Jill Duggar Dillard's family's long-standing church is a cult. Jill Duggar Dillard is opening up frank about her upbringing in a church that she now describes as taking the form of a cult. Known for their TLC show 19 Kids and Counting, the famous Duggar family was the source of the former reality star's upbringing. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, the parents of the actress, brought up their extravagant family as adherents of the Institute in Basic Life Principles, an extreme Christian group started by the minister Bill Gothard. The contentious group, which advocates for male dominance and female submission, imposes limitations on a variety of aspects of modern popular culture, such as dating, dressing, dancing, and music. Since then, Gothard has resigned from his role as IBLP leader in response to claims of sexual harassment and molestation, something he refuted. Jill, 32, has no trouble pointing out the negative aspects of IBLP now that she is no longer affiliated with the group. In a recent interview that was released on Friday, September 8, she stated to People, "I really do think that IBLP is a form of cult." She clarified, saying that Gothard's resignation had no effect on the organization's damaging beliefs. "I think that even if you remove the person in leadership, a lot of those same values and principles are still being taught, so it doesn't fix the problem," she said. "I think that's the scary part, that you really have to look deeper and see how does this affect people in the long run," adding that her father is still inclined to the mission of Gothard. "My dad even said somewhat recently on a family group text, he was like, 'You owe your life to Mr. Gothard,' referring to her father Jim Bob, 58. "I say, no, I think you just need to ignore the sugarcoating, or something like that. They make an effort to repackage and gloss it over. However, you must consider the big picture and how things ultimately turned out. What form do these principles take?" Speaking out against the cult-like religion herself, Jill Duggar, Jill's sister, told the publication earlier this year that the IBLP had left her terrified of the outside world. "I believe that wearing dresses and skirts was the only way to satisfy God. Drum-driven music, locations I visited, or wrong friendships might all be harmful," she said, continuing, "My anxiety kept me paralyzed. His teachings were so harmful. And I'm seeing more of the effects of that in the lives of my friends and people who grew up in that community with me," she stated at the time. There are a lot of cult-like tendencies. Ginger's memoir, Becoming Free Indeed, My Story of Disentangling Faith from Fear, was published in January. In it, she discusses her newfound understanding of faith as a result of abandoning the IBLP beliefs. Jill is now following in her sister's footsteps, releasing her memoir, Counting the Cost, on September 12.